James Lowe, it's great to see you again.
Yeah, howdy. Thank you for having me.
No bother at all. You were up early this morning.
Yeah, my parents just arrived. So they got in from New Zealand this morning. So I was up bright and early at the airport waving mum in. So no, it's been good.
First time over here as well, so it'd be good to have them.
Yeah, so they'd been over the side of the world in 2011. I think my sister got married in England, so that was the last time they were over here, and it's their first time in Ireland, so they're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, a few trips planned?
Yep, so we've got the week off next week, this week, and we're heading up to Belfast and then making our way down the west coast. So yeah, it should be a good time. I'll be annoying them soon, so be good.
Yeah, anyone who's followed you on social media will be aware that you're doing Movember this month with alongside a couple of your Leinster teammates. Why have you kind of taken it on?
So I guess Rugby Players Ireland sort of put it out to the boys, and I'm more than happy to help in any way that I can. And I don't grow the best mo, but at the end of the day, it's all about raising awareness and money. I'm supporting mental health specifically, and I can't push it enough. It's probably a big problem that we need to talk about. It's not very manly to talk about your feelings, but at the end of the day, if it helps save people, then why wouldn't we do it?
Yeah, as you said, it's an important conversation to have.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty open and in a way flamboyant. So you should hear the arguments me and my girlfriend have. If something goes wrong, we have a very civil conversation about it and say sorry, didn't mean it, and it's water under the bridge after that. So big thing, if I get angry at you, the worst thing to do is get angry back, because it doesn't solve anything. So it's a good cause and something that I'm very proud to be a part of.
Yeah, social media is, we often see it as kind of one of those things you can have a bit of fun on, but it's also a powerful tool in this sense, because you can promote that cause.
Yeah, I guess with the little platform I have, I'm able to raise as much awareness as I can, and I'm giving away a few different prizes throughout at the end of the month to people who donate, and these are prizes that you can't go down to the store and buy. So it's been awesome how much support so far has come up, but we're 5 days in and there's still a lot more days to go. So at the end of the day, all the money's going to one place, so donate to whoever you can. But man, it's awesome to be a part of.
Yeah, is there even a bit of competition between the Leinster teammates, because there's a couple of you doing it as well?
Yeah, we've got a few of the young boys on board as well. So unfortunately, they're not quite giving away the prizes at this stage. But I think I'm happy with how my donations are coming in anyway. So. That's good.
Yeah, you mentioned Rugby Players Ireland there. We're here today, and is that a kind of conversation that you would have in a rugby dressing room? Is it people still reluctant to have it, or? Yeah,
well, I think it's in all walks of life, not just in rugby as well. Like an example I even thought of in my head is it's so easy to go to the doctor and get checked, but my dad in the last 10 years has gone to the doctors 10 times, and he's been 5 times in the last year. So it's simple things like that. We're at Sam's Barbers, and the big thing with them is that you go to the barber every month, so they're doing a course to train them to be able to talk and try and get people to open up, because I don't go to the barber much, but they're trained to try and get people to talk, and it's little things like that. You never know. People only show you what they want to show you, and it's kind of like that iceberg, isn't it? It's like there's can be so much things going on underneath, but they'll only show you what you want to see. Yeah,
and as you said, there's prizes for people who donate. I think the first one that you've released on your social media is a Johnny Sexton jersey.
Yeah,
so that's a nice one.
Yeah, and the kind soul of the man. He give him a fair bit of stick, but jeepers, he came on board, and so I've got a signed number 10 jersey that he wore last year during the double. So it's something that you'll probably never see again, so it's a huge prize, and I'm very grateful for him to donate. We've got a few more things coming up, but we'll announce those throughout the month, and at the end of the day, it's about raising money and awareness, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, people can donate through your
Instagram. On my Instagram and Twitter, I've got my Movember link in there, so it's all there. It's very accessible. If you don't have those two, then you can just go on the Movember and search up my name. But yeah, there's some other very cool prizes coming along too. Okay,
well, stay tuned. I suppose from the rugby sense, it's going very well for you this season.
Yeah, well, it's going very well for the team. We've started off pretty strong. We had came up to a speed bump in Toulouse, but it was there or thereabouts. It's good to lose now, in that competition. There's not many teams that go through unbeaten. I think there's only 2 teams that have achieved it, gone through the whole competition unbeaten. So we're still in a very good place, and there's still some very big months of rugby coming up, and we're more than excited to host Bath at the Aviva, especially, so that's going to be huge. And it's been going well.
Yeah, I was thinking back there, it was only this time last year that you actually arrived in Ireland, which is funny to think. It's probably flown by for you.
Oh, it's crazy. It's been a year already. Pretty much almost to the day, my parents have arrived, so it's very cool. And the rugby's going good, and I'm enjoying my time here, although the weather's taken a dark turn, but we're happy with how everything's going.
Yeah, you seem to have, from the outside looking in anyway, and judging on your stats and your performances, that you seem to have nearly taken it up a level again this season. Leo Cullen was asked about that a couple of weeks ago, and he kind of said that maybe he just thinks that the benefit of a full pre-season that you've got at Leinster is probably down to it.
Yeah, when I came here last year, I'd already done 12 months of rugby, so by the end of it, I'd done 18 months on the trot. So it's always good to get a break and a bit of fresh air, and clear the mind and really get out and enjoy yourself outside of rugby. And it's only the start, so hopefully we can continue it on.
Do you feel like you have kind of taken it on again this season, just familiar with the surroundings, more structures?
I'm a lot more familiar, to be fair, and I've been here a while and understand the systems inside out, understand the players around me, and they're starting to understand me as well. So it's all part and parcel with getting to know everyone as well. And I think my rugby's just getting better because I understand what they need from me, and they understand what I can do as well, so it's going good.
You had a good day out at the Aviva against Munster.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. There's nothing like that rivalry, especially at the Aviva, 50-odd thousand people for a club match. It's unseen around the world. So we had a good day, and we probably left a few points out there, to be fair. But credit to Munster, they hung on and clung on to everything. So. It'll be interesting come Christmas with us going down there.
Yeah, you must be just delighted with your own kind of contributions, though. Every time you've got that chance, you seem to have taken it through either try-scoring exploits or just general contributions.
Yeah. It's a funny one, the old wing. It's one of those ones where it's when you play well, everyone knows. When you don't play well, it's kind of like you're just a ghost on the field. It's certain days. Pouring down with rain, it's not going to be your day. You just got to make sure you do everything you can to help the team. The forwards are slugging it out for 80 minutes, and the backs might not see much ball. So anyone I can help up off the ground, and any time I can kick the ball downfield and chase as hard as I can, that's what I'm going to do. So it's not always about scoring the ridiculous tries or the offloads. It's just making sure I can give as much as I can for 80 minutes.
I heard you say recently that Stuart and Leo are very encouraging to kind of give you license to do what, as you say, in those kind of difficult maybe situations where the weather's not playing ball or the team aren't playing particularly well, you kind of can make things happen. Have you found that just in general, Leinster, that the coaches have just been do what you do best?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I like to have the ball in hand. I like to run and offload, and they promote that. It's positive rugby. It's not gonna the lack of trying. If you weren't passionate or you didn't want to make tackles, then there's a proper problem. So they want me to do what I'm good at, and as long as I stick within the structures and the system, and it doesn't put the team in a bad place, then they're happy.
Yeah, one of the things last year maybe was your defensive side of things that you wanted to work on, and was kind of the focus of maybe Stuart. Do you think that's come on again? I know Isa was helping you when he was there last year as well.
No, I feel a lot more confident in the system, and I understand it now. it always takes a wee while, and it was easily probably my biggest work on over the pre-season period. But now it's 90% of it was the understanding, you know, like if you want to tackle someone, you're going to tackle them. It was just making sure I understand how people around me play and what they want me to do. So I feel it's come a long way, and I'm happy with how that's come anyway.
Yeah, we mentioned Isa there. Your name has kind of been in the same bracket as him in terms of a fan's favourite since he's left.
Yeah.
How does that kind of sit with you, the tag?
It's tough, man. You like what you guys. I mean, you guys saw how great Isa was as a person, and you only got to see him for 80 minutes a week, you know. So imagine living and breathing the same air as Isa day in, day out. So he's everything and more. We've actually still got a chair in our team room that's like Isa's chair. He always sat in it, and it's been left there. It's like a shrine, you know. So we miss him dearly, but I mean, we thought the world could have ended with him leaving. So I think we've trucked on without him. It was good to see him a month or two ago when he came over. He's a lot skinnier now, man. He said he's just going to stop everything and see how his body recovers, you know, and that's what he really needed, especially at his age and what he'd put his body through. So, he's in good spirits and enjoying his time in New Zealand, and it's bloody awesome to see.
Yeah. Rugby's obviously going well for you, and you've always spoken about if rugby's going well, life off the pitch is going well. So you've settled in well, yourself and your girlfriend, and things are going well in Dublin.
Yeah. Although she just bloody stopped working. She's got to go home and end of December for her visa, and then she can come back. So so she'll be pretty bored during the days now, so it'll be interesting to see how we cope through that. But she's good. She really enjoyed her time, you know. It's like her first year out of university, so it's her first full-time job. But she really enjoyed it and learnt a lot. She learnt a lot about herself, and being in the workforce, it teaches you, it puts you on a structure, you know. You're doing that 9 to 5, you've got to work your life around it. So it's good. We've got a very good balance, and we're happy with how we're going anyway. Yeah.
Were you surprised with how quickly you settled here? Because it is, other side of the world, away from family and friends.
Yeah, we settled pretty fast, you know. Like Leinster have been super helpful. Everything was pretty much set up. Like I've had friends, and you know, moving over to the other side of the world, they say the hardest thing is to set up a bank account. And you know, like within 2 days, I was set up and money was there. You know, like it's all the little things that probably you guys take for granted, because you grew up when you're 16, you get a bank account, you just get given it. But everything's been so smooth sailing. Like we've got access to everything we need. People bend over backwards to help us as well, and they kind of understand how difficult it is when you don't have that family support around you. So we've got a good group of foreigners who, jeepers, the girls are always organising different events.
So you're a painting lad?
Yeah, painting one. They called it paint and Prosecco. It was more paint and beers. So it was good fun, you know, and we went to the circus after, Cirque du Soleil. But yeah, we're bloody really enjoying ourselves.
It's just those little things, I suppose, that just keep that balance, because rugby can't be everything.
Yeah. You can't let it consume you, you know. So you always got to have things outside to help the head get the head out of it. So it's been awesome. It's be cool to have my parents here and show them how we live now. You know, they're happy this morning. They just fell asleep. They arrived at 5 a.m. So I'll be going home and waking them up and taking them on a wee adventure. So it's good.
It'll be kind of strange taking them on a tour of the neighbourhood, you being the local now.
Yeah, I know. Like my old man always did everything for me growing up. He's got a heart of gold. So it's quite funny, because he asked me as soon as I got in, where's the washing machine? Because what I used to do at home was just throw my clothes next to the washing machine, and all of a sudden the fairies would do it, you know. And so he said he's going to do that now that he's in my house. But I've come a long way since then, and it'll be cool. They're here for the Ospreys match anyway. Okay. And we're going to a few of the internationals. So it's very cool.
Yeah. Is it special to have, you mentioned the Ospreys there, and that will be your next game for Leinster. Will it be special to have them with the RDS?
Yeah. Oh, it's cool. It's also a little bit of a, nothing against Ospreys, but my girlfriend's parents were here for Munster for 50,000, and we're going to be at the RDS, you know. So it's a shame they won't see a packed out Aviva while I'm playing, but I mean, they're super excited for that game. And like, we're going to the Aviva to watch Ireland against the All Blacks and the USA game as well. So no, they'll see what it's like. They'll really enjoy it.
Presumably they've been keeping track of your progress from back home.
Yeah, they're up every night when I'm playing anyway. So they're happy. Mum still doesn't think I should be here. You know, she wants me back at home, but she's here now and she's enjoying herself. So
sure. You mentioned the All Blacks game. That's obviously been talked about here as a big one. That's an exciting one for you too.
Oh man, it's going to be huge. You know, like I mean, the All Blacks have England this weekend as well. I mean, that's going to be big as well. But I mean, that Ireland All Blacks test will be the test match of the year. I feel it's building that way anyway. So it'll be really interesting to see how it goes.
Yeah. Which jersey will you have on the day?
I'll have my hood up and I'll be hiding. Don't you worry. It's it's gonna be mental. There's gonna be Kiwis coming out of the woodworks, you know, and all the Irish here are gonna be crazy. It's gonna be some night. I'm actually looking forward to it.
Yeah. That conversation is naturally going to happen with Ireland qualification and what's coming up. I know you've spoken about it before, and I think you said a couple of weeks ago that you'd be mad to leave Ireland considering everything you've got here.
Yeah.
Now. What are your kind of thoughts about that? Do you give it much thought this far out?
Probably not this far out, to be fair, you know, but like my girlfriend and I are really enjoying our time here. Life's pretty, I mean, everything's on a platter, everything we've always needed since we've got here, you know. It'd be silly. We've got 2 more years here. And then, I mean, when the discussion comes, it comes, and we're just enjoying our time.
Yeah, fair enough. Is international rugby though something that you'd like to pursue in the future? Is it, was it always a dream kind of thing?
Yeah, like I've always wanted to play international rugby and test myself against the best, and I mean that European Cup stuff, that gets up there. Hopefully, I'm allowed to play this year if we do make it the whole way. So, one step at a time though. We've got a couple more years to go.
Sure, one step at a time. Obviously, as you say, big couple of months coming up for Leinster.
Yeah.
That Bath doubleheader, particularly in December, is huge.
Oh man, it's gonna be crazy, you know, especially with old Swerve and Gerv taking over the backs in Bath. So, I mean, he'll know us inside out. I mean, you can watch Bath and see some of our plays come out, you know, like 'cause he designed them. So, it'll be cool. I mean, it's just so hard to win away from home. That's the big thing in Europe. So, I mean, one step at a time. We've got them away first, I'm pretty sure, and then we've got them at the Aviva. So, and some of their backline, man, they've got some huge Fijians in it on the wings, unfortunately. Be interesting. I'm actually really looking forward to those.
Yeah, and for you personally, over the kind of next few weeks, because it is the November break now, is there anything you're kind of working on in your game, maybe with Stuart or Leo or on the training pitch? Or there is a few. I don't want to say too much. But I mean, we're always working to try and get better. You know, there's always time in the day for you to get better, and like you don't want it to turn into a grind or a slog. Every single day you want to try and get better. So. Now we're always learning. Yeah, that's the key for you. Play with a smile on your face.
Yeah, that's it, man. If you're not enjoying it, don't do it.
Brilliant. Final word, I suppose, on Movember. Reminder of where people can donate and how much are you kind of trying to raise, or is there been a bar set?
So, like, I set a bar for myself at 10,000. So I feel like we're well on track anyway, and especially with some of these prizes, like I mean, imagine telling your old man for €1 you can go into the draw to win a Johnny Sexton signed top, you know, when Leinster won the double. So, if you go onto my Instagram or my Twitter, you'll find the link, even on the Movember. Just search my name, you'll be able to find it. All the money's raised, going to the same place. It's an awesome cause, trying to change the face of men's health. And I mean, it's you never know who you're going to help. So, it's a cool cause, and I'm super happy to be a part of it.
Brilliant. James, thanks a million.
Awesome.
Best of luck with it.
Thank you very much. Bloody awesome.